Good morning and welcome back to my channel. I am Deyanita for those of you who are new to my channel, and this video is going to be about for one, my workout journey update, and um my skin journey. I'm going to include it in this video just so that I could have a complete, it's basically my life journey, you know what I mean? Like, I'm working on becoming the best version of myself, like I told you guys, and I'm serious about it, you guys. I'm so serious. So okay, so right now we're on week 3 going to week 4, and or like actually we're at week 4 basically. And okay, so week 2 I actually injured my foot again, you guys. Story of my life. Story of my life. Yes, I injured my foot again. So I had to be icing it. I couldn't do too much. And I was just like, not again, not again. But for that week I did eat really, really well. So it kind of like balanced, you know. And then for week 3, I had a lot going on. I didn't work out as much as I wanted to. I only worked out like 3 days out of the 7 days. So, but I'm glad I was able to do at least 3 days just because of the fact that I'm like recovering from like my foot injury again. Oh my god, guys, I'm so tired of my foot hurting and stuff. Like, I just want it to be okay, but it's progress. I've taken it day by day and see what I could add on each time I work out. Today it is leg day. I'll probably show you guys my workout depending. Yeah, I'll show you a little bit of it, and then for the next one I'll show you guys like my arm workout, just because I never really show like what I do for my arms. But yeah, so that's basically where I'm at when it comes to my workout journey. I'm taking it day by day. Obviously, like, I can't do like super strenuous workouts. I did, however, like um over the weekend I did go to the beach and I was able to do a hike because the beach I went to was um off the cliff, off of the cliff. I don't know if for those of you who have been to San Diego, if you guys have gone to La Jolla, or Bucks Beach specifically, but you have to like hike down a mountain and hike back up, and it's a pretty steep mountain, I'm not gonna lie. And then also we were playing volleyball and football, so I mean, I definitely had like a phenomenal workout that day. And yeah, my foot didn't hurt that much. So today I'm definitely going to make it leg day, so that, because I've seen how much I could push it. So wish me luck, you guys. Wish me luck. Oh yeah. So then moving on, I'll get back to that once I show you guys my little workout, whatever, blah blah blah. But anyways, so some of you have been following my skin journey, some of you have not. But for those of you who do not know, okay, so I started breaking out like in my junior year. I did have like 1 or 2 here and there, like throughout my freshman and sophomore year, but it wasn't as dramatic as it was my junior year and my senior year. I would break out all throughout here and here. It was just everywhere. Like, I had acne everywhere, and for a long time I didn't understand why it was so bad and why I couldn't get it under control, because I went to the doctors, I went to dermatologist, and I I couldn't figure it out. I mean, they would give me prescription stuff. They would give me benzoyl peroxide. They would give me clindamycin. They would give me some antibiotic pills just so that it could help with like my cystic acne. And basically my face just got ruined, honestly. I'm extremely sensitive to the sun now because of all that medication I put on my skin. I don't take any of that or use any of that anymore. About a year ago I started to seek, no, actually like 2 years ago, once I started my last, actually, okay, so you guys remember how, if you guys have seen my previous video, you guys know that I had my little workout journey, like a actual successful one, when I turned 21. Well, when I did that, at first I didn't change my diet at all. But then after, I remembered that this one doctor had told me that my diet was very important if I wanted to get my acne under control and my whatever, everything. So they had recommended for me to not eat fried foods, dairy, and like sweets. So that would include like your cheese, your milk, your white bread, anything processed, sugary, etc. I still eat it. I'm not gonna lie. I still eat it, but I'm very, very cautious about the amount that I eat. So like, let's say I went to go eat something with cheese today. Today is, what day is it? Wednesday. So not until next week I could eat it again. So yeah, so I would only be able to eat cheese once a week, fries once a week, chips once a week, etc. So but those are like the three main things I usually eat, like when it comes to dairy. So and then when it comes to eggs, like I still eat eggs, but I eat egg whites mostly. And then like, let's say I eat fried stuff, I make sure that if it's fried, I make it. Because if I make it, that means I know how much oil I'm putting into it, how much of everything. So like, let's say I'm making some fries. I'm gonna make sure that I only use a limited amount of oil so that I could make the fries, but then they're not drenched. You know what I mean? And then, but for the most part, I try not to eat them, well, more than once a week. And then, so yeah. So doing the changes the first time, I noticed that I stopped breaking out. So I completely stopped or slowed the process of me breaking out. So basically, my acne problem solved. Like, it had everything to do with my diet. Obviously it's genetics too, because both of my parents had cysts, and my dad, he just has like, he's had acne a lot throughout his life. So I obviously knew it was genetic, but I knew there had to be some way for me to control it. So yeah, I basically changed my diet. I was able to control it. And yes, I know I get a few here right now. I'm getting them just because of like the whole coronavirus, me having to wear a mask. It blocks out the air, and it just rubs against, like, and it just keeps bacteria stuck to my face instead of like, I don't know. I try to wash my mask every day just so that I could avoid getting more acne. But yeah, I don't know. But for the most part, obviously you guys see that I don't really like get anywhere else anymore. Oh yeah, so then a year ago I started looking into treatment so that I could get rid of my scarring. So I have scarring throughout my face. Some places it's deeper, some places it's not. I'll show you guys up close. So you guys see that here I have a lot of scarring. There's like little indents everywhere. Here, it's here mostly. So I have already done treatments. so that's why you won't see such a dramatic indent. I've had 3 treatments of microneedling with PRP, which is basically they take out your blood, they put it into a centrifuge, they separate. So those of you who don't know what the spinner and the centrifuge thing does, it actually separates the layers of blood, and they use the plasma, and they use the platelets, one of the two, but they use that, and then they the micro needles, so it's literally little needles stabbing your face so that it could so that you could produce those cells again or whatever, so it could re-heal basically. So like, let's say, like, when you get a cut, whatever, your skin is gonna produce those cells again so that it could heal, right? So it's kind of like the same idea. I did 3 of those treatments already. I'll put pictures of how it was before and how it was, and like obviously I'm showing you guys right now what it is right now. You guys see I still have pretty deep scarring on this side. I don't know if you guys can see it more in certain lighting, but I have come a long way from where I started. I'm gonna show you guys those pictures, and I'll probably show you guys a little clip of me getting it done. So yeah, it's like a Halloween mask. Like the hat.
I know. So you don't know, like, usually before you leave I wipe you off, so you don't know you look like that.
So here's a little update. It is 24 hours after I did the procedure. It's not that bad anymore. I'm swollen a little bit, and I'm red, obviously, or like pinkish. It's not as red anymore, so it's not too bad. They said I might have bruising here and there because they're more sensitive areas. But not bad, honestly. And so it is the end of day 2 after the procedure, and this is how it's looking. So it just looks literally like a sunburn, and it's not bad. It's a little itchy, but it's okay. I think it's just, and I got a little bit of pimples down here, which they told me I would get like a little bit, just because it's like bringing whatever that's at the bottom up. But yeah. Hello. So I am 3 days post microneedling, and this is what my skin is looking like. I'm peeling a little bit, and here I'm very, very dry, but I'm still putting a lot of moisturizer. Still kind of red, but not too bad. I'm not really swollen anymore, so that's good. And tonight I'm planning on putting like some aloe vera, and yeah, so hopefully I see a little bit of the results. So see, I still have a lot of scarring. It minimized my pores for sure. They were a lot bigger, but obviously I still need to do some treatments. It's barely first, but I definitely I'm liking that I'm progressing. I know I still need more, but little by little I'll get there. Watch, I'll show you guys up close. See, you guys, I still have some scarring, but it's not as bad as it used to be. So I'm like beyond excited, you guys. I used to have like super like smooth skin when I was in middle school, and like I miss it. So if I could do anything to get it back, I'm going to, you know? What else? Yeah, so basically I'm very excited. I'm gonna show you guys. So I'm gonna be showing you guys both my workout and my skin journey from now on. And we'll see how it all turned out. And then yeah, stay tuned for my little workouts, and I'll see you guys in the next clip.